Yo, what is up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showcasing a Shadow Lapras double steal team where the cat is out of the bag. We're running Perrserker. I was thinking there's the cool saying with dogs, right? Like who let the dogs out? I feel like cats need a cooler thing to describe them, but Shadow Lap, really strong in this meta. You probably see it a lot if you're playing Mountain Cup yourself. And then we got Perrserker and Lucario. Perrserker has a beard, and you may notice I look a little different. I shaved. Yeah, clean shaven, little cleaner, and it was getting a little bit out of control. So I hadn't shaved since Knoxville, which is like a month ago. So it was about time. And so far, we're kind of hard countering the opponent. This is Sandodu, by the way. This is a terrific battler from France. And we get Mudshot down by Whiscash Money. But Lapras is pretty bulky. Lapras can take 2 Mud Bombs easy. But they will start to add up. In comes Celio. And I'm feeling pretty good here. I am a little bit concerned about the potential of like this. Oh, I call the Body Slam Beto. That's huge. And then I think I shield this just in case, right? Just in case it's a Water Pulse. I kind of lost track. And that wasn't a CMP, and Perrserker should win CMP. So now I can simply go for close combat. And then he probably has to shield this. I go over the foul play this way. I'm not going to quadruple debuff myself. So he's not going to be able to mudshot me down completely. That could be like a potential lose con, is if he completely mudshot me down there. But he's forced to expend some energy. He still has residual energy. But Lapras going to get to the surf. I just need to avoid Whiscash getting to 2 Mud Bombs. If he gets to 2 Mud Bombs, I think I lose. And luckily, he doesn't get there. He had to double up there. Mr. Andres, the next opponent. Lapras versus Frostlass. I played basketball with an Andres growing up. Well, not necessarily growing up, but high school. Lapras versus Frost. Love this matchup for Lapras. Gonna double resist those powder snows. The water guns are really chunking, putting it pretty much within the surf range. If they take the surf, I don't think they even get to another Shadow Ball. So they're gonna shield up. Unfortunately, there's like nothing I can really catch on. Neither of my back Pokemon are gonna appreciate a Shadow Ball. I aggressively swap into Perrserker to try and lure out like a potential Fire Fang user. I go for the close combat here. And check out what happens. So I do debuff myself. He throws this move. I'm going to call that I live a Fire Punch here to get off this next close combat. And we do. We hang on. Even debuffed. Still able to live the non-stab Fire Punch. Bang! Perrserker. Feasting. And I come in here with Lap. I get denied, unfortunately. I decide Lucario up a shield is going to beat most things. Oh, he actually gets to another. But I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to put it all on Lucario at this point. He has 2 decent answers. He's shown for it already. So sometimes I kind of just go off that, right? He had a Frost. He had a Diggersby. Oh, I guess Diggersby is not that great against Lucario, but kind of an answer with Mudshot Fire Punch. So I figured he might be weak to counter in the back. J Mills, terrific battler. Lapras versus Empoleon. Pretty neutral matchup here, and it's tempting to like swap at some point. Oh, actually catch the Drill Peck. Nice catch, Rise. Thank you, comments. Perrserker eats the Drill Peck. He's gonna go for another move here and grab my shield. We've got lots of energy banked on that Lapras, which hopefully comes in handy. He comes in with Gliscor, and I'm going to CMP him here on the Night Slash. And he throws right away, which I think is still the right play for him, because it's not going to allow me to get to this next foul play. I come in here. I go for a complete Water Gun down. I know I'll have to take a Night Slash in the process, but I'm going to come out of here with max energy. And he gets the unnecessary boost. I'm trying to swap out right away, which is kind of interesting. I guess I'm predicting Empoleon to come in. Oh, okay, I'm going to surf and then go. Surf and then snipe with 1 counter. What's in back? It's Frostlass. Okay. A lot of people are running close combat in this meta. So a lot of people are always going to shield. They think Lucario is only running hard-hitting moves. I get the bait, and I'm going to go straight pup here. And now he's pretty dang low, man. And I'm thinking, I have enough health on my Lapras where I might be able to just water gun down here. And rather than do that, I get to double surf. So might as well throw my double surfs. Surfs up, dude. We get the shield. And Shadow Lapras. Looking menacing. Gonna take out the Frostlass. Lapras is pretty dang cute. I got some comments on a previous video like, Mars just calls every Pokemon cute. Kind of true. Lapras Mirror. We've got the Shadow. Let's see if we do any shenanigans here. If we like bait or if we just go straight for Skull Bash. I'm going to bait. Wow. Rise feeling risky. Living on the edge. And we get the shield. Let's go. Is he going to bait me now? Let's see. I go for the shield and he Skull Bashes. So this is pretty good. We're ahead energy. I'm not going to bother baiting at this point. I overfarm in case he goes for like a catch on a Frostlass or something. Skull Bash grabs the shield. I catch. Oh, man. Did I just catch the Skull Bash? Let's go. Catch the Skull Bash on Perrserker. We're able to store some energy on Lapras, and now his Lapras is dry. I'm just going for this close combat right away. I figure he can't quite mudshot me down, so he's forced to throw a Fire Punch. And I would presume I come in with the Lapras to just get rid of this guy. Yeah. Waste no time, just come in right away. I want to get rid of this guy. Maybe he could have waited out my switch timer, because now I'm still locked for a bit if he comes in with like a counter user. But it's a Frostlass, so we're sitting pretty good here. And at this point, I might just force him to expend energy to take out my Lapras. Oh. He lets it go. Oh, wait. Did he already use his shields? Or does he still have a shield? He already used the shields. And Lucario's just going to punch everything down, man. Lucario. Check out those Lucario IVs, by the way. That was not a typo. Editor Chris has these IVs correct. That is a 12-12-3 Lucario. I did not realize I was running a 12-12-3 Lucario. I'm not sure how that happened. You might notice in the team choosing screen, its nickname is Trade. I think I got traded it, and maybe it was already like at that CP, so I just like built it. Yo, we're playing Though Technical, and we have an amazing lead into Macargo. We counter swap Lucario into Lapras. This is looking pretty dominant, unless there's like some sort of core breaker in the back. Power up punch. Tap, tap, tap. Gonna shield here to retain switch advantage. And this is tough for Macargo too, because Macargo is gonna take a lot of damage if he comes back in. Yikes. Gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Guarantee the shield or a lot of damage. So, man, Lucario takes out like 70% or so of the Macargo. We take the overheat. I instant swap, and it's a Ferrothorn. So, not anything Phil realistically could have done. That's just a team comp win. Togekiss. And they're running a Shadow Mawile. Lapras into the Mawile. And we're able to counter swap our Lucario into the Celio. Celio's going pew, pew, pew. I think I shield here, which is kind of dumb. I don't think it was necessary to shield. But I do get the full counter down, which is kind of nice. Do I go for the bait on Mawile? I don't go for the bait. Kind of questionable, because he might just be thinking I'm about to double close combat. Yeah, so probably should have baited there, because I think I would have got to Power Up Punch plus Shadow Ball. Unfortunate. I come in right away. I kind of lost track of where he was at. And it is the Iron Hits. That's not great. He catches on Lap Money. Really nice catch. Our opponent's outplaying us here. And this comes down to Perrserker. And check out what I do here. There's no way I'm going to debuff myself right away, right? Right? Wrong. We throw it right away. And we get the Shadow Claw down. So, pretty risky play there. If he shields that close combat, I think I lose for sure. But from the opponent's perspective, right? There's no way I'm gonna throw my close combat and debuff myself right away. So it made sense for them, and I just tried to make a smart play there. If you guys liked that play, if you thought that was a smart play, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe. I was proud of that play. Okay. That's why I post these videos, right? To help teach others and also just show off what I'm like, yeah, that was a pretty nice play I made. Anyway, Lucario counters down the wall rain. Opponent is very smart there by baiting so they can get some chip damage. If they go straight for the Earthquake, they're not going to get to anything else, and then our Lucario is fully healthy. But because I committed to the full farm down, I do get to a second Shadow Ball here, which is pretty massive. Now our opponent is shieldless, and this is game over. Because we pretty much hard counter his line. So yeah, unless I made some sort of like big error or misplay there, not a whole lot for our opponent to do this game. Close combat coming through, bang, knocks out Pharaoh, and Rune knows he's in some trouble, so he's gonna top left. And we got a few more battles. Oh, probably at least like 3, maybe 4. Lap into SCAV. Tough lead. Core breaker. Shoot. Wait. Okay, so what? Rise. What do you do if you see an SCAV lead? I stay in. Hope for the best. Probably should shield there, I think. I probably should shield there because it looks like Lapras can reach 2 Surfs. But now this is kind of awkward. Oh, wait, what? Comes in with Celio? So maybe this is still possible. I'm going to throw the pup. I get to another pup. They've already shielded once, so I'd be surprised if they shield here again. And Lucario beats the Celio. Does SCAV come back, or does something else come in? Let's see. Lapras. So this game is not over. Do I do the same thing again here? This time I go for foul play. I think I should have done the same thing again. I think I should have just gone straight CC. But now I'm over farming. I don't like the foul play here, if I'm being honest. I don't think this is smart. Yeah. Because he just lets it go. I shield. But I will be able to get off a move against Lap. Do I switch here? Do I switch? No, I stay. And he has to throw. And then it's Pew Pew versus Pew Pew. But our Pew Pew is a little bit healthier. And we get the win. That was a crazy game. That was a nice win, I guess. Overcoming SCAV lead. So even if you see an SCAV lead, it's not the end of the world. This is a situation I ran into every so often where I'll swap Mawile, I'll swap Lucario and get greeted by a Mawile. And he lets it go. And we take back switch. However, it was a Lapras lead, right? So, I come in here with Perrserker to get energy, I guess. Nice bait by the opponent. Gonna have to throw here eventually. After building up some extra energy. Frost is only gonna get to 1 more move. And they shield. So I'd probably shield this. And this way I can get the last shield from the Lapras. And then I can go into my own Lapras perhaps. And go for Skull Bash. I bait. Go for the catch. Did I get the catch? I think I did. Let's go. Got the catch. That Frostlass is still lurking, but I don't think his switch timer is up just yet. He does get to a bash here. Are we going to be able to live the bash? We don't. And check out what I do here. I literally just throw right away because I don't think his switch timer is up yet. So I think me over farming, being worried about the catch, was actually the lose con. And then I Shadow Clawed down. I could be wrong. Maybe his switch timer was up by that point, but I was predicting I just throw right away. G to the G. Lapras into Whiscash Money. I'm a big Whiscash fan. Whiscash, when I first started PvP, I've told this story a few times, but I remember when I first started PvP, I was telling people yo, Whiscash is busted, dude. It gets to these mud bombs so fast. And then eventually we were introduced to Swampert, which is even better. But yeah, I remember thinking if I had discovered this unknown beast of a Pokemon with Whiscash, because it was so fast, and there were a lot of Registeel back then. Really nice check to the Registeel. I come in with Perrserker. I'm gonna shield the Mud Bomb here to preserve some health. Would probably do over half maybe. It's a Perrserker. In comes Mawile. This is scary. I'm gonna instantly close combat and then dip. Perhaps I oh, but he messes up. And he swaps into Empoleon. I think if he stayed in, might have had a chance. But once he made this swap, the game was over. Because I can simply shield once, farm all the way down, and then land the Shadow Ball here on Mawile. If he stays in, he's still probably in a difficult situation because it ends up just being Perrserker against Emp. So would have needed Mawile to farm Lucario all the way down there, I think, to have a chance. We're in a pretty good spot here. Good lead, good counter swap. I farm all the way down. If you're quick enough, you should be able to farm all the way down in that situation. If you're a little bit slow, if you give them 3-4 water guns, Lapras will get to a second Surf. I go for the bait here, hoping he respects a potential close combat. But he doesn't, like a savage. So now I'm going for the Shadow Ball. And he lets it go, okay. And now we just win the game. I probably should have just thrown my pup there, so a bit of a misplay, but at this point, the game's over. You might be wondering, Rise, why are you coming in with your Lapras? It's going to take super effective damage from the Credilli. I just want to do some chip damage here. Maybe get a shield, and then come in with Perrserker. Oh, and wait, check this out. Wait. Is he running it? I forget what happens here. He's running Bulldoze. I don't know if this is from a Jonkus video, but I've seen multiple Bulldoze Credillis. Zweilous was running it. And was this Zweilous? I'll go back to check. Bulldoze doesn't quite one-shot. And we get the win. Was that Zweilous or was that a different trainer? That was my amazing rewind sound effect. I'm not very good at sound effects. Oh, I guess we'll never know. It was the mystery trainer. But I think that was a 4-1 set. And we're inching closer to Legend. If you guys are around today when this video goes up, I've got some errands to run today, some adult stuff. But I should stream later today. I'm not sure when I'll get to streaming, but I'm currently at 29.85, and who knows, we may hit Legend today, we may not. So all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And also, you can feel free to submit your battles. Links always in the description in my battle submission form. You can check out coaching on Metafy. You can get on my friends list on Patreon if you want. Lots of cool stuff. All that said, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.